Well, good morning. As you may remember from last time, I recently got some Nikon cameras, film cameras, and I just wanted to try them out and see what I get. Last time I worked with the F100, and this time I'm going to try out the F3. Now the F3 is a little bit older camera than the F100 was. Comes from an era more akin to what I'm used to. Back in the day, I used to use a Pentax LX and a Pentax K1000. And this camera kind of comes from that same era. And I think I'm going to probably get along with it a little bit better. The electronic cameras like the F100 were really good. I mean, the F100 was like, I don't know, pretty close to the end of when Nikon was last making film cameras, and it kind of came at the tail end, and it was pretty good. It was like the second one down or something from top of the notch. And I don't know, I think the F3 is going to be more my style, actually. I was just in my initial looking it over and reading about it and everything and loading it, just felt like something I would probably like a little bit better. So to me, the Nikon F3 is actually more professional, even though it's not. To me, it kind of is, because in my memory, that was always like one of the top cameras back in the day. But anyway, going to test that out. Again, I'm going to be using a second roll of really expired Sensia, Fujichrome Sensia. And being that it's 15 years old, I'm going to probably be shooting it with the idea of doing black and white with it, because I don't think the color is going to come out very well. One of the challenges for today might be the enormous amount of smoke and haze. There's a lot of wildfires and range fires going on right now. So it's gonna be a lot of hazy conditions. Sometimes that's a good thing, you know. I mean, it's kind of sad to say that. I mean, you know, that fire's going on and everything. Hopefully nobody's getting hurt or losing their property or anything like that. But photographically, sometimes it can be kind of interesting, because it does make for some really nice sunrises and sunsets and stuff like that. For me, it's going to be giving me kind of a general overcast probably most of the day. So we'll just kind of see how it works. So I just got through taking a picture of this sunrise coming up through the haze. And what I did is I did a vertical composition with this ponderosa pine back here. I tried to get it silhouetted against the pinkish hue. Now again, with the pink and orange and all that, I'm not real sure how that's going to come out on expired film. So I'll have to pick out later, you know, and maybe see what I can do to bring that back, or maybe it won't work at all. So we'll just see. I also took bracketed exposures, one on the meter and then one, you know, overexposed and underexposed, and I'll just decide later which one I like best. I think I'm going to like the underexposed, because that usually darkens the colors a little bit and makes the silhouette a little bit more blocked up and black and everything. So I'll just have to see which one I like best. And you know, if nothing else, I might do an HDR. You know, sometimes you can do that with film. If you scan it and get everything registered the right way, you can do HDR with film as well. So that might work. So I'll just have to see what comes of it. I just found this really neat composition down here. Just this boulder, these rocks and stuff like this down in here, and took it with the 28 millimeter. Did a few different exposures of it. I just really like the patterns and all the texture in the grass and stuff like that. That's just, I love the way the grass folds over a lot of these boulders out here. But yeah, like I said, I did a little bit of bracketing on my exposures again, and they were kind of in the 1/8 or 1/4 of a second range, so I ended up using mirror lockup on a couple of them. But yeah, we'll see what we get from this. I kind of have some hopes for this one. It might be kind of a neat black and white image. I have to admit, I'm a sucker for grass pictures. Well, it's only 11 o'clock in the morning and I've completely finished my roll of film. So that's pretty good. And it's a good thing because there's a lot of textures and patterns and stuff, so it's pretty easy to go through it. Don't really know what to expect with the expired film. So I'll have to just kind of see. Not sure if I should really judge the camera by that. I don't think I will. I don't think you can. It's not really the camera's fault. But as far as actually using the camera itself, I really like the F3. It's a good experience. So anyway, I'll send those in, get them put on the video, and we'll see what we got. So till next time, I'll see you on the trail.